Are you ready? I'm gonna go swimming. I have to go for a swim. Okay? Maybe. It could be. It could be. If you look behind me, there's actually a sign behind me.
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
I don't know if you're wrong. What's the sign say? I don't know what language that is. How you doing today, Nosville? Aw, you're leaving me, Hedonic? Okay. I was just about to go swimming to get the bottle. Because I'm gonna look for messages in bottles and I've gotta answer a question. Oh, you have been? That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna go for a dive. I think I'm ready. The water looks cold. It looks really cold.
All I ask is a tall ship and a star to sail her by.
It's really cold. All right. Oh, man, so much garbage in the ocean. I know it's Ed, but I like saying hedonic escapist. It's such a nice name. Man, now it got louder. The neighbor kid got louder. Yeah, it's the Black Pearl, guys. Our ship is the Black Pearl. Yeah, it's too chilly to go swimming, but I just went swimming. Look, my hair is even wet. My hair is wet. It's just drying very quickly. but my hair is wet, actually. I need to get comfortable. I'm not comfortable. I like to put my legs up. I like to sit funny. I don't like sitting. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You get a gold star for the day. Congratulations, you're the winner. You guessed it right. I don't really have a prize for you, so I just say you get a gold star. But that was amazing. Good job. So I found this bottle in the ocean.
Victory.
Woo! Yeah, Nazville! I found this bottle, and there's a message inside. I'm gonna take a peek. Oh, it says, I'm stuck in limbo of COVID. I work in hospitality. There are no jobs at the moment as it is normally. My father is helping me giving me money, but this makes me feel worthless. I love hospitality, and it's my dream job ever since I started. Should I wait for COVID to end even though it might bring me to a very big low? Should I humble myself and beg for a job with a previous employer that will give me a poop job with a very low wage, get a job that I know I will hate, or go back to school even though I'm already past my prime and don't know if I have the energy to start over? I did look into finance when I was younger, but chose hospitality. Bacon sandwich. Huh. This is a loaded question. There's a lot to process and think about. There's a lot. Thanks anyways. No problem. I have this in case you read slower than I do. Hopefully you guys read it too. I don't know who Bacon Sandwich is, but I'm gonna help Bacon Sandwich the best I can. Bacon Sandwich. I'm gonna break this down. Very, very large question, and I love it. I love that you asked me such an amazing question. I hope you're here for this. If you're not here, I'm so sorry. I hope you watch the VOD. I'm going to break this down. Okay? You said that you work in hospitality. There are no jobs at the moment as it is normally. So you said normal. So there are no jobs right now in hospitality due to COVID issues. You said no jobs, none. I'm not sure which industry of hospitality you're in. Hospitality has a huge range. So I don't know if there's a specific part, like, are you working with guest services and management and the food industry, hosting somewhere? Like, I don't know where to focus on to help you specifically. But I can understand how with a lack... Hold on, let me turn off this music for a second. I want to turn off the music. I want to focus a little more on the words. We'll have the waves to keep you calm. Okay? Music is very good, but waves, sound of water is a very calming effect on people. So I want to hear this. So obviously it's not important to focus on which place and area that you're involved with, but I can understand how with maybe a lack of people traveling or going out to eat, the list goes on, because there are so many different things in hospitality. So I wish that you gave me a little more specifics on what type of hospitality that you do. That would have been really good. So anyway, depending on that, I think it's really, really beautiful that you enjoy doing the work that you have done and that it's a dream of yours to do it and to continue on. I think that's something that not a lot of people would love to do stuff like that. You love what you do. You love what you learn to do. Most people get jobs and they hate their jobs, but you had a job that you loved. So I just want to say, keep that thought in your head, that you enjoy your job, that you enjoy the field that you got into. All right. So I don't know where you're located, because this question, I didn't really edit it at all because I wanted to keep it how it was, but I did edit one thing. You said, at the moment it is normal. You said, I work in hospitality and there are no jobs at the moment as it is normal, and I made it normally, like as it is normally. Because I think that it made more sense for me to change it like that. But, so you were talking about normal. COVID has made things abnormal. A lot of people are having issues finding jobs, keeping jobs, getting paid as well as they used to at their jobs. It's very difficult right now. I understand. So I don't know, again, where you're located. But in doing a job search online, I went searching for jobs of hospitality in my area. So again, I don't know what country you're in. I don't know what state you're in, if you're in one, or province you're in, or town you're in. I don't know any of those details. But when I do a search online for hospitality job opportunities, I got listings. Okay? There are loads of job opportunities that I saw. Loads of them. So many. But again, I don't know what specifics you are looking into. So maybe if you break it down to a specific one that you enjoy, like being a host of a restaurant, or maybe to help care for someone. Like, I don't know, maybe you're a dental assistant. I have no idea. Again, it's a huge range. It could be so many different things. So perhaps things are more closed off in your area where you can't work. So here where I am, there are a lot of jobs open, but it's also hard to get certain work. But I had lots of opportunities. If I wanted to get a job in hospitality, I could choose one of the many that were available. So my question is, are you willing? Sorry about the motorcycle. My neighbor, he's always so loud with his motorcycle, so let's just wait for him to leave, and then I will ask you what you're willing to do. Hold on. He's just loud. He's still there. You gonna leave, kid? Let me have the rest of my chocolate milk. I don't think he's going yet. All right. Well, he's not as loud right now. He might get loud. Are you willing to or able to drive a distance to pursue your dream job? Maybe your job is half an hour away. Maybe your job is an hour away. Maybe you have to move to do a job somewhere. Are you able to, and are you willing to do something like that if you have to? Maybe the job type that you are looking for has more specifics. I don't really know the details again, but I'm sure that you've looked around. You've looked around. I'm sure you have. Perhaps you're in a country where it's just not so simple. Like, it's just not black and white. It's not cut and dry. It's not so simple. Maybe you can't find work that pays as much as you are used to. It sounds like from what you said that you might have to take a job that doesn't pay as well. So are you willing to work for less in order to keep yourself occupied? Are you willing? In order to at least get something. So I have so many questions for you. And I don't know if you're here. I don't know how to, I would love to interact with you and ask you these questions. But so I'm asking these because you need to ask them to yourself. And maybe you have. Maybe you have. I want to talk, though, about your father giving you money. It's very nice that he's trying to do that. It's nice. He cares about you. He wants to help you out. He loves you. He's doing what a parent would want to do for their child. They want to provide for you. They want to help you. They don't like seeing you not working when you can't work, or if it's not as easy to work. Yes, it can also be a temporary solution for uncertain times. I agree. So I'm going to get to that actually. But basically, your father wants to help you. It's not wrong. It's not wrong that they want to help you. That's very good. That's nice. But you said that you feel worthless about him giving you money. You feel worthless. If you feel that way, you should definitely try to take a more available job, even if it's not completely what you want. Like that, temporary solution for uncertain times. So maybe you're not even going to work hospitality. Maybe you're going to just find some retail job for a while. Maybe you're going to just take whatever you can. So that way you don't have to depend so wholly on your father. Just some advice. Take what you can. If you don't like that idea, I'll get to that too. I think it's important to feel independent from your parent. You don't want to feel like you're mooching off them. You don't like that. You don't want to do that. You want to be independent. Maybe he's very, very okay with helping you. He's like, no, it's okay. It's okay. I don't mind doing it. But you're like, but I feel like a piece of poop right now because I don't want to take from you, Dad. You need this money, Dad. Yeah, exactly. So Mark A. Malcaluso said, if you work as a waiter, maybe now, do some delivery stuff, for example, until indoor stuff ramps back up. Agreed. Maybe you have to make deliveries instead for Grubhub or DoorDash or whatever. Maybe you could do something like that. But here's something I want to do. I want to look at the negative words and phrases that you use. So worthless was one. You said big low. You said you have to beg. You said you hate. These are words that are all negative. These are not creating value for your life at all. Not at all. I could feel the pain as I read this portion of your message to me. I feel the pain. So here's my question to you. Let me put up the message again in case people want to read this message again while I talk about this. So this was the message that we just found in the bottle. Okay, I just every once in a while I'll put this message up so you guys could see it. I have another question for you. What is going to bring you the most joy in the end? You gave me 2 results. You said 2. You gave me only 2 options, basically. It might have been 3. Whatever. You gave me specific options that you have. You said that COVID is making you feel low, or working at a job that you said that you have to beg for is obviously that's not good. That you have to beg for a job, that you have to beg for your old job back. These are not good things that you have to do. I don't think that you should limit yourself to only these 2 options. I really don't think that you should just say, well, I have to either go back to my old job, or I have to keep mooching off my dad, because COVID's making you feel bad, as well as your dad giving you money feeling bad. There's a lot of feeling bad here. A lot of it. So therefore, I wish we could have more discussion about this in chat. I don't know what you all think. I feel like today is a very slow stream. Very slow stream for me. That's okay. I understand people are busy. But I really like to help people, and I want other people to be able to help you too, because my opinion or my thoughts may not be ones that will help you completely, and maybe someone else has experience and they want to help you. But there has to be a better option that will be good for your life. There has to be another job for you. Don't stop looking. Don't give up. Don't just leave it to those options that you gave me. Yeah, you're not alone. A lot of people feel this way. I want to get a job. I want a job. Okay? Now, do I take DoorDash to do that? I mean, I might be able to do that. That might be a simple thing for me. But I have children that I'm going to have to take with me when I do those things. So, like, obviously there are things that maybe you didn't tell me. Maybe there's some hidden situations that you can't talk about. And that's fine. I am, though, however, going to tell you not to go back to school. I know that many people are probably going to be like, yeah, you should go back to school. That's definitely good. Maybe people are like, that's the most important choice. You've got to do that. You go back to school. We live in an age where we have access to loads of information without needing to spend thousands of dollars and to go into debt in order to learn those things. You do not need to go back to college. You already went to school. You have a degree. You already told me that you went to school for hospitality. Like, specifically. You have a degree in what you want to do. All right? So why go back? That's your dream, right? Why go back? Why? I say being past your prime, by the way, is not true. It's not true. I've known people who have gone to school to gain degrees in their 40s and 50s. In fact, the oldest person to receive a degree was Mary Fasano, who was 89 years old. You think she was past her prime? She was 89. She went for a degree. So I'm just going to say that, like, if you really want to go back to school, don't think that you're too old, because you're not. If she could do it, you're fine, if that's what you decide to do. Hello, a booty bandit. How are you doing? I'm answering a question. I got asked some advice today. I get messages in bottles that I find in the ocean. And so right now I'm answering a question I received. Here, I'll put the message so you could see it. Oh yeah, let me see. Delivery at least is something I could bring kids with me. Yeah. Get some books on tape, turn it into school session. That's true, I could do that. You're right. You're right, Mark. I could do that. I don't have gas in my car right now, so that makes it a little hard. I gotta get gas in my car. But maybe, I could maybe do that. I don't mind. But, you know, I don't know. I get lost easily, so for me, Grubhub might be terrible. Even with GPS, I get lost. I get lost. Everyone who knows me knows I get lost. So I don't think it would be good for me. But maybe this person. maybe this person could do it temporarily to get some sort of living. So you ended this message to me saying that you don't have the energy to start over with school. So you're already answering your questions. You were explaining that you have a degree. That's rare. You have a degree for what you went to school for, like what your job was. You have a degree for exactly what you like to do. Most people I know change majors here and there, and they don't work in the field that they have degrees in. But you do. So that's why you should stick with the field that you're in, even if you're not going to make as much taking a new job. So you said you don't have energy, but you're going to need energy in order to get a job or to go to school. Right now, you seem to need money, and school will just take that from you, as well as the time that you need to advance in your field. So if you choose a whole new field that you have to spend money on and that you've got to go to school for, then you have to worry about all that. Then you have to pay back the debt and everything like that. So you asked for my advice. My answer is probably not so simple for you. And I want to just let you guys know, I'm not a professionally trained psychology pirate. Okay? I'm going to do my best to try to help you. Go to uni to get the papers, meet like-minded people, and maybe learn some stuff. Not unless the previous two are true. Yeah, Nosville. Yeah. So they already have the degree. So they have to decide to just move themselves. Because they feel worthless. COVID makes them feel worthless. Their dad makes them feel worthless. But having a job in hospitality makes them feel good. Let's put, oh wait, I'm sorry. So you feel really, really good when you do this job. So that's why I think you should do what you can to find what you can, even if it's not the exact thing that you want to do, but something maybe similar to what you were already doing. I'm going to give you actually some options. Here's some options. I'm going to number them for you. Number 1. Keep looking for jobs and take something that sounds interesting to you and possibly a little different than what you're used to, and it may be temporary until COVID lifts a bit for you to find that you will grow in that area of work and also enjoy it, which is a lot better than feeling low like you've been. So like Mark A. Macaluso even said when I was explaining things, it's temporary. It's temporary. We don't know how long COVID will last. We don't. But take what you can because you don't know how long COVID will last. Instead of waiting and mooching off your dad that makes you feel awful. Don't mooch off your dad anymore. You don't like it. You don't like it. You feel bad for people with degrees right now? Yeah, no purpose. It's true. Degrees, what's important is gaining skills so you can learn how to do things. I mean, hospitality, you learn skills. Number 2, push yourself to get a job as soon as you can so you don't have to take any money. I already said that multiple times because it's so true. Okay? Again, your dad loves you, wants to help you. Maybe your dad's struggling to even give you money. That makes you feel worthless then too. I don't know the situation, but maybe that's part of why you feel worthless. That should motivate you. That should motivate you to help both yourself and your dad. Maybe you can give him back some money by getting a job and advancing in the job. I don't know. All I know is you don't feel good. If you don't feel good, what are you going to do? How are you going to help? How are you going to solve the issues? You got to move. You got to make choices. You got to push yourself. Number 3. This is what I get from reading your message. Let's put the message one more time so everyone can see. Whoa, there we go. Reading this, the wording, everything you said, those negative words that I mentioned. Feel more confident in yourself. It sounds like you're rather down in this message. You're really down. You mentioned that you might have to humble yourself and beg for an old job back. That alone doesn't sound good. That does not sound good at all. Why do you have to beg? I found that confidence gets you jobs. Begging doesn't get you jobs. Confidence. Make people want to hire you. Hanging your head and sticking your tail between your legs will cause you to be looked down upon in business. I'm serious. I used to hire people. I was a manager. I used to hire people. The ones that were timid, that worried me. The ones that had confidence, I'm like, yes, they're going to be so great to work with. Okay? You don't want to have that attitude, especially in hospitality where you have to deal with people. Especially. So you're going to have to hold your head up, roll up your sleeves, and do your best. Yeah. You may not find instant results though. Okay. I'm not telling you that you're going to find out right away what you have to do. You're not going to find that. Obviously it's hard, but you need to be patient with yourself. Be patient. Keep seeking out jobs. Just be patient. Okay. But you also have to push yourself while being patient. Apply for as many jobs as you can while being patient. So if COVID is bringing you sadness, that's a whole nother factor. You said that COVID is making you feel really, really low. So I suggest finding hobbies that you can enjoy, make it a little more enjoyable, fill in the gaps of hardships, find some people to hang out with. Even online, you could do that. You know, if you have friends you could talk to online. Okay, you want to fill those hardships in. Maybe you're bored. So hobbies will help you not be bored. Talking with people will help you not be bored. You got to take care of your heart. You got to take care of your heart. You got to love yourself. And you need to enjoy doing what you do. You have to, if you're not enjoying life right now, change something to make it more enjoyable instead of being sad. Okay, being sad is okay for a while, but you can't stay there. You got to grow. You got to get out of that. So since you love hospitality jobs so much, it revitalizes you. You said how you love it. You love it. So you need that. You need that in your life. Go search. It's going to be good for you. It really is. It's going to bring you joy. Just as you like bringing joy to the people at your jobs that you've had. If you like to give joy to others, but you're not feeling joy right now, you find satisfaction and joy in helping people. I do too. I love to help people. That's why I'm doing this. It makes me feel happy to help people. You feel happy when you help people. So you need to get a job the best you can. Just try your best to search. Keep searching. Don't give up. Also, I've never heard of a bacon sandwich where it's just bacon. And I even worked in the sandwich business for a while. So is that like no lettuce and tomatoes or anything like that? Like just bacon? Like what is it? Do you eat this sandwich a lot? Your name was bacon sandwich, so that's why I'm asking. Bacon sandwich is good. Let me read what some of the chat said. In IT, it literally makes zero difference. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Rob said he actually was thinking about going back into some sort of school for IT. Yeah, I don't think we should spend any money on that. Definitely. So this is what I mean. Go find something. Go push yourself. Don't be timid. Don't be timid. I feel having like that confident attitude, like when I would hire people and when I would get hired at places too, I always shook people's hands with confidence. You go up to them, you shake their hand with a grip, with a like, and I got hired on the spot whenever I would do that. They would see, oh wow, this person's, they really got it, you know? They're really cool. They will see that. If they see you going up to them going, I just need a job. Give me a job. They're not going to want that. it's not gonna happen. They'll be like, oh boy, another one of these sad people. No one wants to hire people that are down all the time, because then how are you going to be if you're given a task? Are you going to complain? Or are they going to see you working hard at it? Personally, that's how I hired people. If I saw that they were timid at all, I didn't want them. I wanted people that would work hard. I don't know, it's just professionally, that's my advice. I don't have that position anymore, but due to becoming a mom, I gave up all that. But when I was doing that, that's how I handled things a lot. So I don't think you should beg for a job back. But if you want to get that job back because it will give you money, that's where you just have to toughen up and be like, okay, it wasn't that great, but at least I got money. I got paid. I worked hard. The job was good. I enjoyed it. Maybe it was just the people you didn't get along with. I don't know what it is, but do not give up a job just because you don't get along with people. You have to work alongside people and be with them. So I gotta say, when you have a job, most people have someone that they don't get along with in it. I definitely had people I didn't get along with in probably every single job I had. There was one person that maybe was a Debbie Downer. All right. But I had so many other people that I loved working with. I had really good times. I have one that I'm still close to that I worked with, that I trained. So she was a teenager and I trained her, and now she's a grown woman, and we still talk and we still hang out, and she's my friend. And we feel good talking to one another because we made a good relationship at work. Those things can happen. But did we not get along sometimes? Oh yeah, we had some issues. She would be okay with me telling the story because I have talked to her about it. So like, I'm just gonna say, working where I worked, she did not like that sometimes I would tell her to do dishes. And so I asked her one day, do you ever see me do dishes here? And she went, yeah, you do it every day. I said, so why wouldn't I ask you to do dishes? Oh. And she was only 15 when she started working for me. And then she was 16. She came back every summer. And now she's 30. But at the time, she was like, I don't know how to do dishes. And I was like, well, this is how you do it. And I showed her how to do it, because growing up, she was never told how to. We did lots of other things, but dishes were a part of our job. So anyway, she did not enjoy doing that at all. But now she knows how to do it. She gained a skill. So when you have a job that you don't like, you still gain skills. And it's good for you. Do what you can with what you have. Enjoy what you can get. If you could get this job back and you know you're going to get paid, go for it. Then you won't have to worry about feeling bad about yourself or mooching off your dad anymore. That's that simple. Like, honestly, like, obviously it's maybe not so simple because you didn't tell me all the details. But when you think about it logically, you could get a job back. How many people could get back a job that easily? So I would say, put the pros and the cons on a list. I love doing this. I always do this. Put pros and cons to everything. Sorry, guys. I'm not reading the chat yet. I'm really behind in chat. I'm just going off here, okay? Pros, cons. List how many pros there are to getting an old job back or a new job in general. What are the cons? Are there that many cons? Are they things that you really can't deal with that bad compared to all the pros? What is the motivation? Those are the questions. Are you motivated? What moves you? What gets you going? Does this job motivate you? Or do you just want to like sit back and just not do anything? Like, so anyway, let me read some of these chat things. Kiwi, how are you doing today? I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you yet. I kind of like just saw you say a bacon sandwich is good and that was it. And then I went off here. Bacon and peanut butter sandwich is a chef's kiss. Oh. We're talking about sandwiches because of Bacon Sandwich, who asked these. Here's the message again in case you guys missed the message. Is it not showing up now? I gotta give it time. Gotta give it time. English muffins. Oh man. Kiwi's getting you hungry. I want that cheese. We were talking about pepper jack cheese and crackers before, and I've been thinking about it this whole entire stream. It's in the back of my head. Michael Jordan wouldn't ask you to do anything he wouldn't do. Michael Jordan actually had a very good story. I read a children's book to my sons a few years ago about Michael Jordan and his mom, and how he was told he wasn't going to be good at things by those around him, but his mom kept saying, well, keep trying doing what you want to do your best. And he did that, and you know, we know his story after that. So he had a lot of physical problems. He was made fun of. He was small. Those type of things, you know? Oh, there, the message went up now. Okay. Oh, you like doing pros and con lists too, Blaine. That's cool. I always tell people to do those. Even like in relationships too. People have asked me a lot of relationship advice over the years, and just advice on different things. And I'm always saying to them, well, what are the pros and what are the cons? Always, because I love lists. I really like that. And I don't make lists anymore because I've been able to do things as a routine. But I like telling people to do lists for different things like this. So, touch portal button. Oh, it's all good. You're dandy? Okay, I'm doing well. I'm having a good day. I'm gonna do food shopping after this. But anyway, so this was a loaded question. Like, there's so much to break down in this, and I really enjoy this question, guys. There's just a lot to it.
I'm sorry!
Halloumi? What's halloumi? BLT's message was felt? Yeah, Phasmin. I need water. Hold on. I talked a lot. Oh, I've heard of that. Yes. Oh, man. Cheese. So good. Cheese forever and ever. So again, I don't know. I don't know who asked this question. But when I got it, I was like, wow. I took a lot of time answering this question. I sat down for 2 hours with this question, trying to figure out how to solve it properly, how to think it through, how to advise you in the best way I could. I tried to see all sides to everything. So I think I was able to cover what you asked. I hope that it was the answer, maybe not that you wanted, but the one that you needed to hear. And the one that can maybe push you a bit and motivate you to do what you can. So that girl that I trained, by the way, that girl, it was her first job working with me. She said she learned so much from a job that most people would be like, whatever, it's kind of stupid, you know? She learned so much that she eventually climbed a ladder and she got a really, really good job. And now she's a stay-at-home mom, but she teaches Spanish to people in China. And she loves interacting with people, and she's like her own boss now, and she loves doing that. She loves doing what she does. She had a really, really good job before that too. But it was so interesting to watch her grow over the years, to go from this complaining teenager, like, I don't want to do the dishes, to this woman that learned how to be confident and how to be able to be in control of different things, that her own business even, and that she works with so many people, and she has a bright spirit, bright attitude, and she learned it from me. And she always tells me, I learned so much from you. So there is someone, one day you will have your hospitality job. People are going to watch you and they're going to say, wow, I want to work with this person, or I want to work like this person. I want to be like them. So right now you feel down in the dumps. You feel terrible right now. But when you get this job that you're going to get, it's going to be amazing. If you have a question for me, even if it's a Kardashian message in a bottle like this, if you have any questions for me, maybe you need advice for something. Maybe it's heavy like this. Maybe it's simple. Last week, I just answered a question of, do I want to build a snowman? And I really broke things down to do that. So there you have, that's the link. If you have a question, it's completely anonymous. You don't have to put an email address or anything like that. I will not know who you are. I don't know who Bacon Sandwich is at all. No idea. But I hope that they were able to listen and have their problem solved a little bit in some way. How does wind work? All I see is water. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. But if you want to ask that, we could go on that next time. Actually, next week I have two questions that I'll be answering next week. But I definitely would love if you could ask more questions about anything. You have laundry? Oh, you're going to work under your Jeep. Awesome. I remember you telling me, Blaine, that you were in need of parts for your Jeep. I'm glad you were able to get them. Okay. These are very interesting things that you're saying. Thank you, Phasmid. Oh man, I was just like, what's in the corner of my screen? And it's my microphone, the little crane I have here. I was like, is there something on my screen? Sorry about that. Well, that concludes my stream for today. I was unsure how long this would take. This stream is shorter than last week by like half an hour. But that's okay. I figured, hey, Jerry Condra, I figured that my stream would be between 2 and 3 it would end. So that's what we got. Good stuff. So let's see who we can raid today. If you, oh yeah, you missed it. You could watch the VOD though. I'm probably going to, so I'm working on a YouTube channel. I'm probably going to do some highlights of portions of this VOD. I'm going to probably download the VOD. I'm going to take portions, put it together. I'm going to put it on YouTube. So if people want to, they can go to it. Anyway, let me see. Oh, why? All my tabs refreshed. That's not cool. I don't like when that happens. I don't know if I should go to someone I know or if I should go meet someone like I did last week. What do you guys want to do? There's no other window open. It's okay. You miss birthdays and earthquakes? You sleep through them? You want to meet someone? I gotta see if I got an advertisement for things first.
Carlos was...
Yeah, advertisement time. Okay, I think I'm gonna we're gonna go just chatting. Let me go towards the bottom. A lot of people are just chatting right now, guys. So, oh my. I'm gonna go towards the bottom. We're gonna meet someone that has light amount of people. Want it to be less than 30 viewers, since that's what I have. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I hope that you will ask me more questions. I enjoy this. Like, I love this. Oh, I could put my music back on now that I'm done talking. I really enjoy it. I hope you guys had fun with the cloud formations and we learned about which country today? Which country did we learn about? You guys remember? And we had fun in GeoGuessr. Dragons? That's not a country! Ugh. You and your dragons.